guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I do have a really important information video to do for you guys, and this one is if you're moving to Ireland from South Africa, what do you need to bring, and what I feel is like the most important things, because these are the stuff that obviously I did and I felt they were really important. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so firstly I'm going to talk about, obviously a lot of people ask, should we pack boxes? Should we ship them? Should we buy extra luggage? So honestly, shipping them is totally up to you, but I feel like it's more like if you're shipping a lot of boxes and you're literally moving your whole house here, because obviously those type of stuff, it takes like minimum 1 month for it to come, and it could even take longer. And like another thing is, here in most shipping companies, to release your items you have to pay a custom fee, and most of them ask for your PPS number, which does take time. Like for us, I think it took like 2 to 3 months to get our PPS number. So again, a lot of those stuff in those boxes you are gonna need, and you don't want to be buying things and then you actually have them in the boxes and you actually ship them. So basically you're gonna just waste, you're just gonna waste money. So like for us, we chose the buying luggage option. So obviously it depends on the relocation fee. Like if your company gives you an amount for relocation fee, and you can add it by adding on extra luggage, which is basically what we did. So for us, we bought 3 bags. We flew with Emirates. I think it was about like between 1,700 and 2,000 rand per bag, extra bag, and it was like 23 kgs. So we just bought 3, and instead of using bags, we used boxes. I think one of our friends, they vacuum sealed all their clothes in that and put it in the boxes because they found that they could fit much more. But it's totally up to you. So yeah, so for me, I feel like if you're bringing like a few things over, you're not really moving your whole house over, and you want things to be with you when you get here, I honestly suggest is to buy luggage, because when you get here and when you move into your new place, you want to have all the stuff you need with. And a few other people, what they did is, like for renting a place, if you start emailing like early and you end up getting a viewing, see if you know anyone in Ireland who can actually view the place for you, because it's actually ideal if you come here and move into your place state, because first of all, Airbnb fees are ridiculous. And then obviously if you don't find a place till then, it's crazy to extend your Airbnb, and that's even if it's available is crazy. So definitely see if someone can obviously view the place for you if you get a viewing and you're not here, because you can do that. Like I've seen quite a few people do that, and it does make it like so much easier, because then you just come here straight and go into your new place, rather than being unsettled in different places till you actually find a place and make a home out of it. So I basically bought luggage, and I'll tell you guys what we brought in it. So I think an important thing would be international plugs, so that you can use all your South African appliances here. Yeah, you definitely need those. And I think get like a few big ones, like the extension cords, because like for example for the kitchen you're going to need it, because I brought a few appliances. I brought my coffee machine, thank God I did. I get my pods here, they're pretty much the same price, the Nespresso compatible pods. Like you can get Costa, you can get the Starbucks pods. They're quite worth it. So we just brought the coffee machine. We brought an air fryer because air fryer makes everything easier. And we kind of wish we brought our toaster and kettle, because you know what, if you just have it at home, if you can and have the extra space, just bring it, because then you don't have to end up buying it here, and yeah, so we bought we bought the kettle and toaster here. We brought air fryer, coffee machine. You can bring your blow dryer if you want. That's totally up to you. Depends on what you're willing to spend, because again, startup costs are expensive, but that's just the reality of it. And also, for example, if you're on any medication, and bring that with you. And someone told us that with chronic medication, you need a PPS number and all that to sign up with a doctor, which does take some time. So rather bring your chronic medication with, so at least till you sign up, you have to last you. And also your medication is expensive. That's just the reality. And it's also hard to get a GP. That's another thing, but that's a story for another day. let's see what else. Brought a coffee machine. Oh yes, we brought a set of bed sheets and a set of towels so that when we first move in, you know, we're okay for the beginning and we don't really need to buy. I brought my pillow because I use a memory foam pillow, so I need that. But yeah, you can buy pillows here and that. So what else I would suggest is thermals, especially if you're coming in winter, make sure you come with thermals. Also, they are cheaper in South Africa. So thermals you can get from Woolies. Even the Kiwi ones apparently are really good too. So that's also an option. If you're used to certain skincare and you don't know if it's available in Europe, you know what, just stock up just in case and bring it with you. If you know it's available here, then it's totally up to you comparing the prices and whatever. I use PhytoCare, so I stocked up quite well, just so that, you know, I'm good because the stuff really agree with me. And good walking shoes, you're going to be doing a lot of walking here. A lot of people walk here and use public transport, so it's totally normal. I brought some of my okay shoes and my good walking shoes, depending on how I feel, because sometimes I'll bring 2 pairs of shoes with me and put one in the pram if my feet get tired and put back my comfy shoes on. So it's up to you. And then if you have a kid, I definitely suggest you get the rain cover for the pram because it does rain here. And you know, when your kid is protected from the rain, then you know you're good. You can still go out and do stuff. So we got the rain cover. It's the Bounce rain cover from Toys R Us. That's a really good one and it's really cheap. I think it's like 160 Rand. And the brand of the pram I have is a Yo-Yo, so it's a completely different brand, but it more or less works with most prams. The Yo-Yo one they do have, but it is more expensive. And for now, and I like that one more, the Bounce one from Toys R Us, because it covers the bags too at the back, which is great. So definitely get a rain cover for your pram. And there was one more thing. Oh yes. So in winter here, it gets cold. So if you do plan on going out, catching the bus and going in the city, get a foot muff for your pram. So a foot muff is basically like those socks for your prams. And it's basically like really warm. It has like that warm covering inside. So it's great if your kid falls asleep, you know, they're warm and they don't get cold. You can still dress them up warm or whatever, but that will keep them extra warm. Like I got it when I was here. And it actually took like 2 months to come because it was sold out. So I really suggest if you're coming here in winter specifically, get yours beforehand because I don't know if you're gonna get it. Like with the Yo-Yo, it took 2 months and we were in summer. So I definitely suggest to get that. We talked about thermals, and I think a rain jacket is really important, like a long rain jacket with the hood if you do find one. I bought my one here because I actually didn't even have one, so I just bought it here. But I feel like when it comes to buying warm things, if you don't have so much, don't buy it in South Africa. Come here and buy it because again, the clothes they sell here are more suited for the weather here. But I guess if you're from Joburg and you have some good warm stuff, you can bring it with because Joburg is much colder than Durban. Durban, we hardly have winter clothes. All our winter stuff are like light winter stuff. So yeah, do that. And then bring some summer clothes, please, because a lot of these places are quite insulated. Like our place gets really warm. In summer, it was really hot and they don't have ACs here. So I was basically wearing summer pajamas and summer clothes in the house. And then even when I was going outside, like it went up to like 30 degrees or even 33, which is hot for Ireland. And I used all my summer clothes. So do bring some summer clothes, bring warm pajamas and summer pajamas because you are going to need both of them. The warm pajamas you'll probably use like really in winter, while the summer pajamas you'll probably use for quite a few months. Like I'm still using my summer pajamas even though it's still cold because the house is warm. The place is insulated because obviously here that's what they prepare for. They insulate to prepare because it gets cold here. I think I mentioned pretty much. Oh yes, for cooking and that, I did bring some pots and pans. I brought my basic ones and I didn't bring my heavy ones. I do have ones, they're a Turkish brand, I think it's called Cormax or something, but they're not heavy pots. I brought those for my cooking. What's quite popular here is the stoves a lot of them are induction stoves. So make sure the pots that you bring are suitable for induction. Like I think you'll see like 3 squiggly lines at the bottom of your pan because luckily my pots worked here, like my cooking pots, and but my frying pan didn't work because it wasn't like induction. It didn't work with induction, so that was a problem, but it's fine. I brought another frying pan here. But just so you know, it's very popular. A lot of the new places all use like those induction stoves. So basically it needs to be an induction pot for it to actually work on the stove. And don't bring like such huge pots, because again, heads up, freezer space here is not great. Like everywhere you go, you get like 3 drawers in your freezer. Like that's about it. So you're not going to really be like cooking for months or for weeks because you don't have much freezer space. I cook whatever I cook, it lasts us for, it's basically 2 meals and then it's done, you know? But yeah, I guess if you want to prioritize your cooking your meals and freezer space, that's totally up to you, but I'm just letting you know. But yeah, definitely bring a set of pots and pans because you are going to need it as soon as you come here. And eating out is expensive, and honestly I like cooking at home. I don't mind it. Yeah, so that's totally up to you. And then if you want to bring your spices, I brought my spices, just so that when I come here I'm not like stressed about like, how am I gonna cook? I don't have this, I don't have that. So I literally bought a little bit of everything, like your chili powder and danajiru and jeera powder and all that. I bought my elachis, my saffron. I brought everything in, my cinnamon, especially those for like my karak chai. But yeah, I brought all those stuff and I put it in Ziploc bags. I double Ziploc, so I put each spice in a Ziploc bag, and then I put them all in a big Ziploc bag just so like the smell doesn't come out. That's what I did. I packed those just to make sure that when I come here I'm okay and I'm not really worried about like not having spices and having to look. But there's a lot of Asian stores and halal butchers that do sell these spices, and they sell Indian spices. So like the chili flakes that I bought here are really spicy, so they have good spices here. But I guess just to start off at the beginning, you know, especially because it's stressful, it's tiring, there's a lot of stuff you need to get, so I definitely suggest that. And yeah, I think that's about it. If you guys have any more questions about what else you think, or even what else you suggest, put it in the comments in the YouTube video so other people can benefit and they can also look there. But yeah, so this is what worked for me and this is what I did, and I hope it helps. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day.